Alright, this is going to be war number 10. And as I said in my previous video, we are going to watch it. I'm going to watch it as though it were the first time, like you. Of course, I am pretty sure it will come to me as I watch it, and I will remember what happened. But for now, everything will be pretty much new again to me. Anyway, let's just go into the first fight. Usually the first fights are actually pretty easy, nothing complicated there. Unless, of course, there are a few matchups that could be potentially difficult. Maybe a bishop or something because of his energy damage, but other than that, I don't see anything really being difficult. I think the most difficult matchup I have ever had in the first part of my path is actually Bishop. So, no problems there. And, as you saw there on that fight, I landed the face intercept at the beginning of the fight. It was just coming back to me, finally. Of course, it took me a long while, but as I told you, I don't have that much content to do, and I'm out of practice. But anyway, um, and well, actually, I've noticed that I don't usually do many heavy attacks with Ghost. I think I may start doing more of that. I usually would rather just try to avoid any damage at all, even block damage. I only do it when I am not sure if I will be able to phase through the next hit, and just to be safe, I instead of facing, I just parry. But I think I'm going to start doing heavy attacks more often. If you get Furies, you can end the fight sometimes with even just an SP1, which makes everything faster. But anyway, okay. What you just saw is sort of a vicious cycle. I don't know why, but whenever I fail to intercept after facing at the start of the fight, for some reason my stubborn butt just decides to uh, go into the defender again, and I just get parried. And this was a very embarrassing death. Probably the most embarrassing death of the whole season, if I remember correctly. I don't remember being more embarrassed um, about any other fight in any other season. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but I really honestly don't remember. And dying to Hawkeye is just, horrible. Doesn't matter what node it is. Hawkeye isn't hard. Doesn't matter if you were a 7-star Hawkeye, it would still be easy. But anyway, let's just go on. Now, next fight is actually interesting because usually what you see here is Killmonger or Magic on node 29. But now we have a Hyperion, which is interesting, very interesting. For me, it is interesting for two reasons. First, of course, Hyperion isn't common on that node. And second, I haven't had that much practice with the Hood's energy trying to phase before he launches an SP3. But as you're going to see in this fight, I managed to do it every single time, which made me very, very happy. I don't think I'd ever had this kind of fight with my ghost in Alliance War before, and I was just very happy about it because I did not miss anything. I actually was even more embarrassed about the previous Hawkeye fight because this is a much more difficult fight with a much higher level of skill required, and I managed to do it perfectly. I did not miss anything, and I died to Hawkeye before. I mean, what kind of person does that? I don't know. Also, it was really long. I did not take the time to see if this Hyperion is 455 or a 565. It looks like a 565. I'm not sure, but it felt really long. Of course, I have class disadvantage, but it felt. I feel great about this fight, and also it serves to show how versatile. How do you pronounce that? Is Ghost. She can do almost anything. And I think I just need to practice more against magic, and I'll be able to solo those fights. But anyway, next fight. I don't remember what this was. Not a Mr. Sinister, not persistent charges. I think it's a domino. And I think, yeah, it's a domino. And I die here again. I don't know what is going on with me in this war. The moment she hit me, I knew I was going to die. And I died. I don't know what is happening to me against dominoes. At the start of the season, and in the previous season, and the previous season before that one, I had no trouble with dominoes. I mean, of course, they have never been easy, but they were not. I did not have as hard a time as I have been having lately. I think I will need to practice a lot just to be able to um, land it again. And I think I died twice, by the way. But anyway, um, the critical failure just sets me off. I need to pay way more attention to critical failure to see if it uh, if it triggers and I fail to face. Also, one more thing. I think I against Domino, I am going to be launching my special attacks differently. I'm going to wait until she is under a bar of power, and I will do the face intercept that has to be done in places like Variant where you cannot bring the Wasp synergy. So I'm going to be doing a 3 or 4 hit combo and then just wait for a moment for them to try to hit me. And the moment you see that they are going to hit, you dash back and launch the special. That way, you don't rely necessarily on the attack becoming unblockable and ghost facing. Um, and I mean, you're sure to land every single hit of the special, even if it doesn't crit. But it's just a safer way to do it. I need to practice a lot. I hate fighting domino. I think Stark Spidey is better, actually, at fighting dominoes than Ghost, because you can't really do the Ghost playstyle reliably against dominoes. And of course, Stark Spidey has no issues there. Um, so yeah, I don't enjoy it. Okay, next fight. This is going to be a really easy fight compared to Domino before, or even Hyperion, and in this case, the Hawkeye. This is going to be a Sentinel, and of course, Ghost is amazing against Sentinels. Doesn't matter if they have 100 analysis charges or whatever they're called, she will still uh, tear them to pieces. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters against. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything against Sentinel with Ghost. So I actually like fighting Sentinels when I have Ghost. It's just great. But anyway, I don't think I fail anything here. Oh, I should not talk that fast. I'm sorry. I was parried there. But anyway, I think I still have no trouble. I'm just going to wait for this guy to launch his SP1. Launch one more SP2. He has strike back. I don't understand why the second hit of my special attack did not crit there. I would have probably killed him if it had crit, but it didn't. Okay, and as you can see, I'm playing it a little bit safer. I am not intercepting as much, but he's down. And of course, I don't have any boss action here. But anyway, this was everything for me on this war. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in war number 11.